Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Friends. Season 10, Episodes 17 and 18. The last two episodes of this entire show. I can't believe we are here. I mean, it does feel like a long time ago since I started the show. I did not think it was going to be something big that I did on the channel. Initially, I didn't even think I was going to be putting it out on YouTube. I was trying to experiment with just doing something extra for the patrons on Patreon. Next thing I know, there's a huge audience of people who really love the Friends reactions. And next thing I know, I'm loving this show, and it's becoming one of my favorite weekly uploads. Just one of the coolest things that I do, you know, between reading the comments about Friends, laughing at the show itself, hearing the feedback, and how much people love watching the reactions and getting to rewatch their favorite show with me. It's been so cool. And here we are now at the last two episodes. How did we get through 10 seasons? I don't know. I don't know, because 10 seasons seems like forever when you start it. But now we're here. But anyways, you know, not to get too nostalgic about starting the show or just reminisce too much about the past or the journey, we still have two more episodes left. We had two really excellent kind of setup episodes. I thought they were both really strong with 15 and 16. And now, what's going to happen with Ross and Rachel? I mean, that must be the question that most people have, right? Right? I mean, when you're watching the show, because I could see the Friends finale taking place in Paris. I could see Rachel deciding not to go, but part of me thinks she's going to go. But then what? Could Ross in any universe move to Paris to be with Rachel? Maybe. But I don't know. I feel like something different is going to happen. I don't know what it's going to be, but I really am looking forward to seeing how their storyline wraps up and just what the final two episodes are. I'm hoping for some fun times, some touching moments. We will see. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that of course is on Patreon. There's no episodes available for early access, but I am watching the Friends reunion. So if you do want to see that, that is going to be available for early access. It'll be out here on YouTube in a week. I'll also be checking out some Friends bloopers and stuff like that that I have held back from watching as to avoid spoilers. So that'll be coming out soon as well. Let's just get right into it. Friends Season 10, Episodes 17 and 18.
Keep getting these stomach aches.
Relax. Get her some antacids.
I love how Monica had to sit down after this, though.
Rach!
What?
I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. Not in that moment. Wait, really? Wait, really? Oh, I didn't know.
It's amazing.
You've learned some new moves.
Sex for dummies, a joke? Who's laughing now?
Oh, dang. Okay. But what now? What now? That's the question we all want to know.
Breathe
Can I say breathe?
like Dracula, and it scared her.
Why did they show us that?
Where are you going?
To use the bathroom.
You can't leave me alone with her. Kind of social situation that I am not comfortable with.
What kind of social situation are you comfortable with?
Alone together.
You'll be fine.
Will they?
No, you won't, but I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, how is this gonna go?
So, plans for the summer?
Maybe church camp?
May not want to mention this. Which is worse, labor or getting kicked in the nuts?
What?
Oh, it's just interesting.
It is kind of interesting.
No one can experience both. One of life's great unanswerable questions.
The philosophers have been pondering. Socrates,
Even
what
more
is your theory?
painful than those things, like this.
Oh gosh, it's like Mike and Ross, man.
Present for Monica and Chandler. Chick Jr. and Duck Jr.
Not see that coming.
Special farm that Chandler took the other chicken duck.
Yes,
People can't visit there.
that is the rule.
No visitation.
Definite feeling it's going to be a girl.
Sure, Ben was gonna be a girl.
Have you seen him throw a ball?
Don't make fun of Phoebe's prediction skills.
What with you guys last night?
Yeah, we worked things out.
Can they tell?
That smile.
Yeah,
Did
that's
something
being
happen
so
with
obvious.
you two?
He's being so obvious.
The kiss and tell. Not one to have sex and shut up. We totally did it.
Oh, dang, outright says it. Okay, Phoebe's so happy.
Let's get back together?
I don't know.
But do you want to get back together?
Of course. No?
Holding her, I never wanted to let her go.
You have to tell her this.
You know what? Yeah, I do. I want to be together.
Okay.
Shh.
Yay!
Well, Phoebe's like most of the audience, no?
Best day ever. Chicks and ducks in the world. I feel like I'm in a musical. When the sun comes up and the moon comes. Never know how it ends.
Okay.
I want to see it.
How'd you sleep?
Good.
I bet you did.
Chick and the duck, didn't they die?
Dive.
Careful.
Go.
Careful.
Head first. Fun on the farm.
Nice save, Phoebe. That was well done.
So,
What about Paris?
Last night was just wonderful. Up today with the biggest smile on my face.
I don't mean.
Dang, okay.
You know, it's
They're both feeling this.
everything you want it to be.
Just the perfect way to say goodbye.
Oh. Oh, dang. So she is still going. Okay.
Really that bad?
It's time to kick you in the nuts and see which is worse.
Monica's like, what? You had to have been there.
Oh my God! Chandler, you have to see this.
I'm okay.
Chandler, you don't want to miss this. It's the miracle of life.
That is one disgusting miracle.
Okay.
A beautiful little baby. Some other stuff I'm gonna pretend I don't see.
I'm gonna love you so much. No woman is ever gonna be good enough for you. So lucky.
I know. Has your eyes.
Does he?
Don't have that much time to relax. The other one will be along in a minute.
What? What? Are you serious? Twins?
Sorry, who should be along in a what now?
Dang, really? Really?
We only ordered one.
Twins, right?
These are the faces of two people in the know.
Dang, they did. None of them knew? Holy.
This has never happened before.
That makes me feel so special and good.
Anybody tell you?
You did mention something about 2 heartbeats. Just mine and the baby's.
Oh my gosh.
I thought, well, that's good because I'm having a baby.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay.
Twins actually run in my family.
Interesting.
Thank you for telling us now.
What do we do?
What do you mean, what do we do?
Twins.
You're panicking.
Uh-huh. Join me, won't you?
We can't split them up.
What if it's adopted by a king?
A king.
2 babies.
That doesn't matter. I don't care if it's 3 babies.
Don't say that.
I'm home because they are our children.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's a girl?
Yeah.
It's like Luke and Leia.
Well, now we have one of each. That's enough.
We don't want triplets. Dang, I did not see that coming one bit.
What did you say?
Nothing. What do you say?
Yeah, what do you say?
Not to tell her how you feel.
No way.
You can't just give up.
Yeah, you can't.
Dinosaur would do.
Absolutely not.
What? Dude, I'm just trying to speak your language.
I appreciate it. I see what Joe is doing.
She might not even go.
Think so?
I'm telling you.
There's at least a shot.
Really good, convincing song. Take no for an answer.
They should do Friends the musical, like a Buffy episode.
Can a girl finish a song around here?
Write it, Phoebe, write it.
Mom would bring Emma to Paris. 8 hours with my mother talking about Atkins. Good luck, Emma.
But you know what? You're right. I should at least tell her how I feel.
Yeah. You have to.
Ross, wait.
What?
Did you get me a muffin?
What if Gunther hears this? What is he gonna do?
You're leaving tonight. I just have to tell you,
What?
I love you. No, I
Kind
don't
of stealing your spotlight.
your plans at all, but
Yes, it does. It does. Kiss him right now, Rachel, please.
Gunther, I love you too. Probably not in the same way.
Definitely not.
When I'm in a cafe, I see a man with hair brighter than the sun. Of you. Bye, guys. Bye.
Yeah, what do you say? It's not a good time right after that.
God!
You know what might help?
I'm not getting you a muffin!
A muffin always helps in these situations.
We decided to name the girl Erica.
Oh my God, that's just like my name.
Son of a gun it is.
Now that you mention it, holy.
Get some rest. I'm really glad I picked you guys.
You made the right choice.
Hey, parents.
100%.
Even Chandler.
Even Chandler? Why do you say it like that?
You ready to trade?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, how do you do this? Honestly, how do you do this?
We could trade later.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, is that the baby?
No, I sat in the paint.
Oh, it's personalized.
So did you talk to Rachel?
I'm not going to.
What?
Never.
Cause she's just gonna shoot me down.
Oh, no. You're no Gunther.
How can you compare yourself to Gunther? Sure, he's sexy in a more obvious way.
She still wants to go. It's pretty clear where she is.
Ross, at least say something.
I mean, sometimes.
Joe?
Damn it!
Do you know how many hot guys there are in Paris? The city of Gunthers.
A city of Gunthers. Joey's like, huh.
Oh my God.
That's gorgeous.
The baby can't read, Mike.
It's okay, Joey. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Hey.
Took a second.
So what is the big surprise?
Oh my gosh, Joey.
Question, the hospital knows you took 2, right?
No, but we made it out quick.
Her name is Erica.
Pregnant girl's name was Erica.
Two didn't get to spend more time together.
I know. They might have been a good fit.
Jack Bing, Morning Gazette. Blow this story wide open. Beautiful.
I want one.
Oh, dang, really?
Tell me which one. I'll try to slip it in my coat. One? How about a whole bunch?
Really?
Dang.
You can teach them to sing with the Von Trapp family.
That actually is a great idea.
If I don't leave now, I'm gonna miss my plane. So glad you got to see them.
Ross has no time, though.
I'm just sorry I'm not gonna around to watch you two attempt to handle this.
Love you.
But call us when you get there. Just come here.
Walk down with her.
I just want you to know, last night,
What?
I'll never forget it.
Neither will I.
Say something.
All right, now I really have to go. Okay.
Ross, this is your moment. You're going to regret it if you don't say something.
So you just let her go?
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah?
No.
Perfect way to say goodbye.
She'll never know how he feels.
That's okay, you know.
I don't know. I don't think I agree with this.
Now you can move on. Like you're on different continents, right? Now you can actually do it. You can finally get over her.
No. That's impossible. I don't think. Not after last night.
That's true. Except
Except what?
I want to get over her. I want to be with her.
So tell her.
I'm going to go after her. Yeah, you are!
Okay. Good.
No idea what's going on, but I am excited.
Even if she shoots me down, I'll spend the rest of my life wondering.
Yes.
My coat!
You didn't bring one! Cab's downstairs, I'll drive it in.
Wish me luck.
Hurry!
I like Phoebe's sense of urgency.
There's no seatbelt!
If you hit anything, the engine will explode. Better if you're thrown from the car.
What?
The law says you have to accept any fate.
Get out.
Man, this isn't a real cab.
All right, I'm gonna report.
Good.
Get out of the cab!
Get out of the cab!
That guy's gonna remember that. 5 stars. Where'd they go?
Duck Jr.,
Are they okay?
don't hide from Mama!
Let's see some crazy driving. Let's go, Phoebe. This will distract you, Ross. You won't get too nervous.
The old woman on the bicycle still alive?
Jump right back up!
Holy.
I want to die in your cab!
Thought of that before you got in!
Ross's look.
Tofu! Quarters in the glove compartment.
They better have the money.
Hurry!
Tweet, quack, tweet, quack.
Got your baby chick and a baby duck.
One for a new house with infants. Bird feces.
Oh, God! What did I just step on?
Did she really?
It's okay. It's just an egg roll.
Are you sure?
My egg roll!
Joy was saving that for later.
Note to look for Chinese food on the floor.
On a plate and leave.
It'll taste even better now.
Let's find these birds.
You hear that?
In the foosball table?
I get him out of there. How?
You know any bird calls?
Oh, tons. I'm quite the woodsman.
Would that even work?
Maybe we could just tip the table. Joey, wait!
Careful. Okay.
Busted open?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Foosball table.
Said in that sci-fi movie, if I'd gotten a partner. Those are our men in there. We have to get them out.
All right, we're on a mission.
Sacrifice the most important thing in my life.
That movie ever get made?
It did not.
Not too surprised. Did they make it in time?
Where are you going?
Rachel, isn't that why we took a ride in the death cab?
The death cab, yes.
Ever chased anyone through the airport before?
Not since my cop show got canceled. We're never gonna make it.
That attitude, now haul ass!
It looks busy too.
I'll walk slower, that'd be great.
Ross is gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it by the time they make it to Rachel, if they get there on time.
Your passport, please.
Afraid I wasn't going to remember any of my high school friends. Every word you just said.
Boarding pass, please.
Oh,
Did she forget it? Please tell me.
shoot, I had it.
Yes, okay, this is good.
If you don't have your
I
boarding
have it,
pass,
I have it.
32C, because that's my bra size.
you must have your boarding pass.
Okay, fine. 36D, we would not be having this problem.
Ross! That little moment was great.
2 tickets. I need 2 tickets.
We're on our honeymoon. Destination?
I don't care. Whatever's the cheapest.
So lucky I married you. Damn it!
Thank goodness for this, right?
I found it! I found it!
Oh no.
I told you I would find it. Your face! You're a different person.
This guy's like, crazy lady.
I don't see it. Do you see it?
No, did we miss it?
Shoot.
Doesn't leave for another 20 minutes.
That's not much time.
Hello? Hey, it's me. Here's Ross. Hey.
The cute little noises the twins are making.
Wait, Monica!
No, come on. Later.
Monica!
Doing it before.
That's all right. Listen.
Oh, wait, here they go again.
Oh my gosh, no.
Monica!
Time is of the
That is
essence.
precious! I need Rachel's flight in
8:40.
Yes, that's what I had. What?
Newark Airport. Where are you?
Oh shoot. Okay, you gotta go to Paris. That's it. You gotta go to Paris.
I'm gonna buy you tiny bird hearing aids.
Careful you don't hurt them, right?
What's the matter?
I need to say goodbye to the table first.
I understand.
Table? So many great times. You guys, Jordan, Joel.
They all have names, really?
One last time.
Good game. Good game.
Okay, here we go.
What?
I can't do it either. I busted open, but neither of us can do it.
It's gonna be so hard.
I'll do it. Gimme.
No way they're gonna make it.
Never gone this fast. Holler.
I am not doing this over the...
Yeah.
Any other choice?
Oh shoot! Baby! They're really gonna do this over the phone?
Just get on the plane. What it's worth, we would have caught her if we were at the...
It's worth nothing.
Wait, hang on.
Is everything okay?
Not really.
You have to get off the plane. What? Why?
What's the reason gonna be?
It's feeling that something's wrong with it. Some with the left phalange.
Will this work?
Sure, there's nothing wrong with the plane. All right, look, I have to go. Call you the minute I get to Paris.
This guy's gonna be nervous now.
Told me I should get off the plane. Wrong with the left phalange.
That doesn't sound good.
You know what? She's almost never right.
She is sometimes.
Wow.
Everyone is right sometimes.
Going.
Okay, I have to get off this plane. Her friend has a feeling.
There's gonna be a panic.
Left phalange.
There's gonna be panic on the plane, right?
There's no phalange. Plane doesn't even have a phalange.
Ma'am, please sit down.
Is no phalange.
It would be weird. Imagine if you're on a plane and everyone started getting off. Would you want to stay on?
This is ridiculous.
Rachel, you better not stay. Yeah, you better not stay. Thank good. Okay, this worked out. Phoebe just pulled off a miracle here.
All right, my job here is done.
Use the tools for most of it.
They should have shown us.
Sorry about the table, man. You gonna buy a new one?
Probably not. How much I'm gonna want to play after you go.
Yeah. You better visit each other a lot.
We were worried about you.
What?
I better get used to crapping in my hand, huh? Maybe we should keep him here with you.
What?
That might work, actually.
Here, they'd have their own room.
I could get a goose.
think you're set with the poultry?
Because now you have a reason to come visit.
He's gonna have plenty of reasons to come visit.
I think there may be another reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, lame cool guy handshake.
Yeah, come on, come on.
I don't see her.
Am I at the right place?
There she is!
Rachel!
Okay, okay. You don't hear when you listening to music?
Boarding pass.
No, I just have to talk to someone who's...
Push past him.
Without a boarding pass.
You know...
Yes, yes. Well done, Phoebe.
Ross, okay, you're scaring me. What's going on?
Don't go. I am so in love with you.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't have waited till now to say it, but I love you. Do not get on this plane.
Miss, are you boarding the plane?
Hey, shut up.
I know you love me.
I have to get on the plane.
No, you don't.
Really?
From me, Ross. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Dang. What the? That did not go as planned.
I really thought she'd stay.
Is she gonna come back? They're just messing with us, right? Oh, so sweet. Phoebe's here for Ross, though. Is Rachel really gonna go now?
Everything's packed.
3 lasagnas in your freezer.
I love you.
She got on the plane anyway. He went home. He didn't want to see anybody.
Shoot. That's brutal. That's brutal. Is she gonna come back, maybe?
Ross, hi. I just got back on the plane. Feel awful. Expecting to see you, and then all of a sudden you're there, and
Yeah, caught her off guard.
stuff I should have said, and I didn't even get to tell you that I love you too. What am I doing? I love you. I've got to see you. I've got to get off this plane.
Did she get off?
What?
Can you imagine hearing this message?
Sit down. No, I'm sorry.
The flight attendants are gonna be furious.
Tell someone that I love them. I didn't let you off the plane.
Let her off the plane!
Miss, you don't understand.
Try to understand! No, no!
I got off the plane.
Dang. Talk about perfect timing.
Got off the plane.
More mess. I don't want to mess this up again.
We're done being stupid.
Okay.
Yes, yes, okay.
This is it.
This is it, unless we're on a break.
Ross, the fact that he could say that is amazing. Oh my gosh.
Don't make jokes now.
No, that was an amazing moment. That was so good. Wow, okay. Yeah, you can visit Paris. You guys can visit Paris. Let's be honest.
If that falls off the truck, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Very smooth, Monica. Very smooth.
Seems smaller somehow.
Always been purple?
This was your first home, and it was a happy place.
That was a great place.
But more important, because of rent control, it was a friggin' steal.
All lived in this apartment?
I haven't.
About that summer during college, tried to make it as a dancer.
Let's hear about this.
We'd leave our keys.
So I guess this is it. It's harder than I thought it would be.
No.
We got some time. Okay, should we get some coffee?
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Where?
Which set? I mean, I do really like how everything ended. That's crazy. That's it. That's crazy. That's Friends. Forget the episodes. I mean, that's the final 2 episodes, but that's it. That's Friends, the show. And that, Oh, what a journey. What a journey and what a destination. What an ending. I mean, I think that they really did wrap up the storylines in a very satisfying way. I mean, Ross and Rachel was a huge thing. I really like how that was all handled. That felt like the proper resolution. But everything, the whole this final two-part episode was just done so well. You know, and it really was like the end of a chapter in these characters' lives, right? Because obviously there's going to be a lot of, events and things and wonderful things moving forward, but there is like a certain time period in your life, in your early to late 20s to early 30s, right? It just, the show captured that period of your life, I think, very well. And then it was like a good moment to end the show, especially as Chandler and Monica are moving on, starting a family. And I like to imagine what happens with the characters after this. I think they're going to have very rich lives, but it's also going to be different. And I think hopefully everyone stays in touch and they maintain a friendship for the rest of their life. I really think that's possible with a group as close as this, but to be honest, I don't think it'll ever be the same, and I think that's okay, right? I think that's just a natural progression of life. It's like one of those movies that's about like high school life. You can obviously have a great life and great friendships outside of some of those formative years, but it's never going to quite be the same. Each time period of your life, I feel like, has specific challenges and specific joys, and the joys of friendship, especially in this time period with the characters, was shown really beautifully. And now we're at the end of that journey, which is always bittersweet, but a lot of great memories. And just with the show itself, so many great memories. I mean, we had the huge surprise that Erica had twins, right? I did not see that coming one bit. And I love the reactions of what that was like. Just the absolute shock of Chandler and Monica, and even Chandler's initial reaction being like, we can't do this. We were ready to adopt one baby, but two babies is very different. And look, that is so true, right? I mean, raising two kids is different than one, especially if you were preparing yourself for one. I mean, it's double the work, it's complicated, but of course, what are they going to do? Like Monica said, they don't want to raise the twins separately, and I do think it is going to turn out to be a beautiful, wonderful thing. It's one of those unexpected surprises that happens in your life that changes your life for the better. And I do like how there was something unexpected with that, right? Because it was a nice way to kind of have a surprise in that storyline and just mix things up. I was caught off guard by the fact that she was having twins. And overall, it was so great to see how happy Monica was. It's such a perfect ending for both Monica and Chandler's characters. I mean, if you think back to, the beginning of the show, Monica has always wanted children, has always wanted to start a family, and it's so appropriate that things didn't turn out exactly how she might have imagined when she was younger. I think that's just a recurring theme throughout the show Friends, that a lot of times, you have plans, whether it's for a great Thanksgiving or a great birthday party or for something to happen in your life, and true to real life, it very rarely turns out the way that you want. You very rarely reach your goals the way that you exactly envision. But that doesn't mean that you can't make something wonderful out of it. So Monica does get her goal of having a family, of having children. Yes, it's not what she pictured, having babies herself, I'm sure. But it's beautiful and wonderful, what they can do. And then similar with Chandler, right? His character, I feel like from pretty early on was really had an anxiety about whether he would ever settle down with someone or whether he would end up alone. And he definitely had a lot of anxieties and just insecurities when it came to dating and women in general. So obviously, for him to settle down with Monica has been such a life-changing thing for him, and Chandler has really stepped up to just become a wonderful man. It's so rewarding to watch a character have that journey while still maintaining kind of the charm and the quirks of their personality that makes them who they are. But then on top of that, I feel like almost a completion to that arc is, of course, having kids and raising kids and stepping up to be responsible, whether it's raising one kid or two kids, right? Which is what they ended up with. And then, of course, we got to pick up on the Ross and Rachel storyline, which they spent the night together. It was just a magical night. You can just tell from the smiles on both of their faces and how just everything seemed right in their worlds when they were together. But it isn't that simple. Of course, it's not going to be that simple. We have to have some tension in the final episodes. And, Rachel, despite, everyone celebrating Ross's victory, I love how happy Phoebe is. I really feel feel like Phoebe is kind of like the audience. She has been for a couple of seasons now, rooting for Ross and Rachel to be together. So it's really cool to see how excited she is for them to be back together. But Rachel says, no, this is the perfect way to say goodbye. And so then Ross is stuck in the dilemma, like, does he say to Rachel how he feels, right? And then he's going to. He's so close to doing it, but then Gunther, finally Gunther. And forget the Ross and Rachel romance. We have the Gunther-Rachel will they, won't they. Gunther finally has the courage to tell Rachel how he feels. It doesn't quite work out. But I will say, like, we didn't get to see the final visit to Central Perk, but in my head, and maybe this could be a deleted scene in an alternate timeline, but I think that when they all went after the closing, the last scene of this, you know, these 2 episodes, when they went to the Central Perk, Gunther was working, but for some reason Rachel had to run ahead and the rest of them were slowed down or something, and Rachel walked in first, and Gunther turns around, he sees Rachel, and he thinks, oh my gosh. Rachel, after thinking it over, realizes she's in love with me, and he's just so happy, he's overjoyed, and Rachel walks up to him with a big smile, and she has tears in her eyes because she's been saying farewells, and it's just so emotional with everything that's been happening in the last 2 episodes, and Gunther is ecstatic, and Rachel orders the coffee order. I mean, that seems so cruel to Gunther, but wouldn't that be hilarious as well? I just think that could be an amazing deleted scene in an alternate time. In my head, that's what happens after the final scene of Friends. But you can let me know, is that too mean to Gunther? I mean it with love, because I do like the character of Gunther quite a bit. And I am happy, you know, despite the fact that he doesn't end up with Rachel, at least Rachel knows. She could probably tell before that, but at least he finally said what he had been unable to say for 10 years now. But anyway, so then we have Rachel, you know, taking off because Ross hasn't found his opportune moment. And look, to be fair to Ross, like, yes, we want to increase the tension of the will they, won't they, and have a last minute rush to the airport, but it also in real life is so much easier said than done to open up your heart and say how you feel, especially when you love someone that much and you're terrified that they're going to reject you or they're going to say, yes, I care about you, but I don't feel the same way. But I love that we have Phoebe, you know, taking Ross to the airport in the death cab. I mean, those are great scenes, you know, just racing down the highway, Ross scared out of his mind as they try to make it in time. In between, we have the emotional farewell to the foosball table with Joey and Chandler, and that was kind of an amusing side storyline, right? I don't think it was the main focus, but I also think it was symbolic, and I don't want to read too much into this, but I have a tendency to like to do that, so I guess I'm just going to. But to me, the foosball table symbolized that era of friendship between Chandler and Joey. And so they had to say goodbye. You know, Chandler is ready, especially to move on with Monica and to raise his family and, you know, be with his daughter and his son. But it is sad. It's hard to let that go, and at least they're always going to have those cherished memories. And I feel like the foosball table is something very special to the two of them in particular. I do think that Chandler and Joey obviously have a very special friendship unique to the two of them. I guess in a similar way that I think Joey and Phoebe also have a very special, close bond with just the two of them as well. But anyways, we have Ross racing over to get there in time. Turns out they're at the wrong airport, but, you know, the hilarious reason of not missing Rachel is the fact that, you know, Phoebe calls and says there's something wrong with the plane, and I love how that just spread around to the other passengers, and next thing you know, everyone is terrified. Like I said during the reaction, I'm not a superstitious person, but if I was on a plane and a bunch of people started getting off and they were talking about something being wrong with the plane, even if the flight attendants were reassuring me that nothing was wrong, I don't know what I would do. I think a part of me might be like, look, I'm not going to risk it. I'm getting off this plane. You know, these people might have heard something. They might know something. I think if it was just one crazy person saying that, I don't think that would be enough to sway me. But I think if there were 2 or 3 people and they were kind of just saying stuff as they rushed off the plane last minute, I might just be like, I'm getting my stuff and I'm getting off, you know, but let me know how you would feel. But I think that was a fun way to have Rachel not take off. And then surprisingly, they were convincing everyone to get back on despite all those delays. I can imagine a lot of people, if they knew that it was Rachel who started it inadvertently by getting the phone call from Phoebe, would be angry towards Rachel. But then, of course, we have Ross actually getting to talk to Rachel just in time, with Phoebe as witness. And that didn't go the way that I thought either. You know, I really thought that Rachel was going to have like a heartwarming speech back to Ross, but I think she was just caught off guard. It was just too much in an unexpected way. And I also think that if you're in public sometimes, and especially with like the person asking for her ticket and telling her in the background like you have to get on the plane, I kind of think Rachel's reaction can be realistic, right? You don't really have time to process it. And sometimes when you're in public and you're doing something else and people are waiting on you, I think you just don't exactly know how to think. You might freeze up. And so I really think that's what happened in the moment. And also, to be honest, as someone who myself, you know, it takes me a minute to kind of process things, and I like to reflect and think about things, especially important things in life. I think that's what Rachel was doing in that moment, right? And that's, of course, what we heard on the voicemail, right? When Ross, you know, brokenhearted goes back to his apartment, he's hearing in real time Rachel talking not only to him, but talking to herself, realizing that, wait, hold on, I love you. What the heck am I doing? Then we have the suspense. We have Ross reacting to the message in perfect, typical Ross fashion. And then we have Rachel showing up in his doorway, and, you know, a very satisfying moment, a perfect kind of conclusion for the Ross and Rachel romance. I mean, I kind of wish Ross had proposed in that moment, because that would have been so in character to Ross. But it might not have worked. It might have just been too funny. But speaking of funny, I love that they referenced taking a break. I really didn't expect a joke in that moment, because I was like, okay, they've been building this will they, won't they for literally the entire show. Finally, they're together. It's just going to be a sweet moment, right? But then for Ross to reference the break, I think that was such a great call. I mean, you can let me know what you think. To me, that was a great joke, and it actually made that moment sweeter, because it almost like touched on their history and the history that we know as the audience, kind of watching the roller coaster drama of Ross and Rachel. I think that was very appropriate, in my opinion, for that kind of ending of their storyline. And then we just get kind of a final farewell, right? With everyone in the apartment, you know, everyone putting their keys down and heading off, right? And there's a sadness there for sure. It's not some pure celebration. But like I said, you know, earlier, I think kind of like it is ending the show. Like, I am sad to be done with this show, not being able to have another first-time Friends reaction. That sucks. That sucks. But it's necessary too, right? You can't have anything that's good. All good things must come to an end. And, you know, similar to the friendship that they had, the characters had in the show, I'm so happy that I got to experience this, and this is something special for me, and just following these characters, laughing so much, you know, just the whole thing. It's been a really enjoyable, great ride, and of course with everyone, you know, it's been even better sharing it with all of you, and learning so much about the show, behind the scenes things, hearing people's thoughts and how they felt. I mean, it really has been a super, super cool experience. Definitely something that I myself will cherish. You know, having done this channel, I think the Friends reactions on the channel are something special to me, and just Friends as a show is a special show for me. Look, I get why it's so popular. I get, you know, why it has had such a long-lasting impact on so many people, right? But that's it. Now I just, you know, I can look forward to rewatching the show with Wynn, which I will be doing. I am very, very excited to be showing her. And I'll kind of be assuming the role of the audience, you know, showing this to her. I get to rewatch a second time, which will always be fun. You know, seeing things a second time a lot of times gives me more of an appreciation. Sometimes even more than the first time, even though there's less surprise involved. But I'm also just so happy to share this show with her and see what she thinks along the whole journey. You know, I'm not completely done with Friends. I have the bloopers, which I will be reacting to, so if you want to see those, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, I will be reacting to the Friends reunion. It's going to be out right now on Patreon. If you want to watch, it'll be out here next week on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that my reactions brought a small fraction of the joy. I guess I feel so grateful to the people who made this show. You know, everyone involved, the writers, the cast, the people, you know, everyone at every level, whether it's the people working on the sound or the music. You know, it takes a whole team of people to make something that is so entertaining and so enjoyable. So I feel so grateful to the people who made Friends, and I hope that my reactions brought a little specific entertainment to the people watching this channel, right? I mean, all the credit really goes to the show. I'm just a very tiny small piece involved, but hopefully it's been fun. I do know that it is cool to watch something again through someone else's eyes. So I definitely appreciate all your support and all your love and guidance as I've experienced this show. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been one heck of a journey watching Friends. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.